Anything?
Yes, this breaker's bad. Let's get it out.
Wait, let's go down and lock out the main power.
We don't have to do that. I'll just change it while it's hot.
Electrical and mechanical equipment have brought many benefits to the mining industry, but they've also brought hazards. Maintenance workers and electricians often perform high-risk tasks that other workers do not have to do. Sometimes they must expose themselves to live electrical circuits, moving machinery, or other hazardous situations that require extra precautionary or safety measures on their part. The accidental starting of equipment by energizing an electrical power circuit is a hazardous situation that has caused many serious and fatal injuries in the mining industry.
John, the #1 cell just kicked out on a course machine. Let's get it reset, get it back on the line.
I'll get it.
The near accident just shown would not have happened if the maintenance worker had locked out the main circuit breaker after cutting the power off. As an extra safety precaution, the switch should have been tagged. This is a sign to warn others that the circuit is being repaired. Hands off until both the lock and tag are removed. The lockout and tag procedure varies from company to company, and you should strictly follow your company's specific policies. It could save your life. Another incident that points out the importance of safe, effective lockout procedures happened recently at a classifier. A worker shut the unit down to do some maintenance work inside the machine. The job was to change the paddles inside the classifier, a task this worker had performed many times before. Later, the plant operator entered, and seeing the classifier not running, started it up again. When the worker pulled the switch on the classifier, he didn't lock it or put a tag on it. Safe, effective lockout and tag procedures would have prevented this fatal accident. Once the power has been cut off, the circuit must be securely locked out to eliminate any possibility of being accidentally re-energized. The lock should then be tagged by the person who locked it out and clearly signed. It's also helpful to include the date and other pertinent information on your tag. Because of the potential hazards in repairing electric-powered equipment, mining companies should have strict policies requiring equipment to be completely de-energized before any repair work is begun. As you've seen, unexpected starting of equipment can cause accidents. Now, many plants have starter switches that automatically sound a warning signal or flash a warning light before the equipment starts to operate. This time delay safety interlock gives people time to get clear of moving machinery. De-energizing motors, drive units, and other electrical circuits makes them safe for repair work. This usually means throwing more than just one switch. In order to be completely safe, all power sources to equipment being worked on must be de-energized. Pushing the stop button on a machine may bring it to a halt, but parts of the circuit, like integral switching components, motor control elements, electrical interlocks, and wiring, may still be energized. This worker followed the safe practice of testing the equipment needing repair with a voltmeter to see if any part of the electrical circuit was still energized. Since the magnetic starter was still energized, even though the start-stop switch had cut off the current to the motor, he shut off the power at the main circuit breaker, then locked it out and tagged it. The tag lets everyone know that the circuit is being worked on, and when it is signed or initialed, it identifies the person doing the repairs. After switching off, locking out, and tagging the main circuit breaker, test the motor circuit again. If no voltage or current is present, it's safe to continue working on the equipment. In all mining operations, a regular continuing maintenance and repair program is vital. This often requires employing maintenance workers, and it's as important for them to be well trained in job safety as it is to be trained for their jobs. If you work around electrical circuits or electrically powered equipment, proper safety training is extremely important. When you lock out and tag correctly, you protect yourself from unexpected electrical accidents. Many times, more than one maintenance or repair job is being done in the same area or on the same circuit at the same time. Here, scissors clip extensions allow more than one lock at a time to be put on a box. You should know and follow the specific lockout procedures and safety precautions required in different situations. When you must work on equipment where someone else is already locked out, you should still place your own lock on it. It's the only way to make sure the equipment stays de-energized and that you will be fully protected. There are times when the work you're doing can't be completed on your shift. To ensure everyone's safety on the job, never permit anyone else to remove your lock for you. For example, instead of passing your key on to the person who will relieve you, notify your supervisor at the end of the shift.
Robert, you gonna finish this before the end of the shift?
No, sir.
Well, we'll have to put a company lock on her. That won't work.
Okay.
When the correct lock is secure, you should remove yours before leaving your shift. It'll be the next worker's responsibility to attach a lock before starting to work. Your company's safety program probably stresses general health and safety practices and should also include thorough training in proper lockout procedures for all employees who work with the mine's electrical installations or operate electrical or mechanical equipment. Your particular safety program should be based on the mine's electrical system and applied specifically to each mining operation. Effective lockout procedures are also applicable to acid, steam, and high-pressure water lines, automatic lubrication systems, and high-pressure pneumatic air lines. These and many other kinds of electrical and mechanical equipment used in the mining industry require proper lockout procedures during maintenance and repair operations. Safe lockout and tagging is an important part of a mine safety program. It's a program that requires complete cooperation of miners and management. Supervisors must see that you have the necessary keys, locks, and tags, and you must see that they are used whenever necessary. Remember, unexpected movements of equipment and energizing of electrical circuits can be prevented. It's up to you to lock out and tag for safety.